はい、野さん、ようでございます。では、シャーロック・ホームズ・アウェイクン、引き続きやっていきましょう。今回からチャプター7ですね。
As you were, Watson. Do what you must.
すべきことをする。え
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details. Get the strand, get the troop. Cool. Thank you, sir. Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details. Get the strand.
ニューオーリンズの沼地で見つけた本には印が描かれ、各項目に分けられている。そのうち一つは沼地にいてロンドン港地下の最大にあった印と同じものだ。本は見知らぬ言語で書かれているが、バーンズが一部を翻訳できるかもしれない。
Get the true facts.
これバーンズのとこ行く。バーンズ。ちょっと待って。その前に。
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details.
May I ask you something?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Get the strand, get the true facts.
あれ、こっち行けないや。あ、ここか。バーンズ。
Take care of your master. For some reason, it makes my skin crawl. It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he He was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear. But it did the job. And now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged. Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
あ、そうか。偉大なる英国の名家。本には英国の偉大な名家の人間や功績にまつわる事実や物語、噂が記され、愛国心をくすぐる内容に冊となっている。あ、これか。記録を看護で調査する。あれ
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
うん 場所はだからスコットランド人作家か。スコットランド。多分年度1800年代ぐらい。嵐が吹き荒れ、船が沈む場所。開示か。入った。スティーブンソンの一族、スコットランド中に灯台を建てたことで有名なスティーブンソンについて、英国の名家でわずかに触れられている。興味深いことに、スティーブンソン家の創始者は作家であるロバート・ルイス・スティーブンソンと同じ名前を持っている。1810年のベルロック灯台以来、スティーブンソン一族はスコットランド中に灯台を建設し、土木工学を通じて海運業に革命を起こし続けてきた。ロバート・スティーブンソン、そして子孫のアラン・デイビッド・トマスの灯台は、スコットランド沿岸の船乗りに重宝され、灯台による繁栄と安全への導きは、一族への大きな感謝の対象となっている。これはこれか。アシュマット暗号文の内容はこれだね。スティーブンソンの一族。いったいった。アシュマット宛ての暗号文を解読し、スコットランドのロッホアーバー西にあるスティーブンソン作の灯台がカルト教団の隠れ家のことが分かった。ほんまかいな。解読できた？
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
スケリバオ灯台。同盟の離島に建てられたスケリボア灯台は、有人島であるタイリ島の南西にあるアラン・スティーブンソンが設計し、1844年に建設された灯台は、船乗りの安全の改善に命を懸けた英国の労働者と技術者の努力の結晶である。多数の人間が身の危険を顧みず、6年の歳月を経て完成した堅牢な灯台は、危険な岩山の上に今もそびえ立ち続けている。アードナム・ルッカン灯台。1849年、ロッホアーバーのアードナム・ルッカン諸島の西端にアラン・スティーブンソンが設計し建設したエジプト建築及び美術の影響が見られ、スコットランドでも独自の存在感を放っている。花崗岩で作られ、漆黒の灯籠を持つ本灯台は全高36メートルを誇る。ルブハナンガル灯台。ルブハナンガルとは、スコットランドゲール語で異邦人の岬という意味である。この簡素ながらルレーナレンガ造りの灯台は、1857年にデイビッド及び トマス・スティーブンソンによって建設されたが、同年に一族が建設したものの一部に過ぎない。全高約19メートル、可視距離は約18キロメートルの本灯台は、マル海峡を往来する船の道を照らし出している。バラヘッド灯台、アウターヘブリディーズ諸島のバラ島に建てられた灯台は、ミンチ海峡の南側の入り口を照らし出している。インバネス出身のジェームス・スミスが1833年に設計し、建設した一斉の灯台は、海抜208メートルの高さを誇り、最も高い位置に建てられた英国の灯台としても知られている。
Doctor, look what I just found.
どうした？
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes, I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Oh, いいんじゃね?
You have been of great help, so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down. Farewell. A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
これ何してんの？あれ？ ん？
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could help you, but I don't know.
Ah, ここか。これなんかサイドクエストに入っちゃってる、もしかして。あ、でも明かりついてるな。あれ？ああ、開いた。
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
お？
Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin. Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
ホークによる未完成の手記。5時45分、馬車が到着。訪問者の顔は外院で見えない。7時25分、馬車が出発。訪問者は大使館の中だ。9時10分、大日本帝国鋳造の金を入れた箱が到着。9時36分、箱の積み下ろしはまだ始まらない。10時10分、最後の箱が大使館に運ばれた。11時33分、オスマン帝国の大使と副領事が到着。12時44分、大使らが3階の部屋で会議。地図によれば。
Capital M signed by someone else's hand. The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across.
これ日本の大使館。
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction. Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street. A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself. Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
これは本屋に行ったらいいのかな。あ、いたいたいた。
I'm sorry I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
え、なんか終わった。これいけるかな。ああ、これか。覚醒の儀式。ああ、エジプト。ああ、これなんかこうエジプト設計が絡んでくる。そうだよね。あ、行った。教団の計画、アーチボルト・ロッチェスターは存命であり、教団の指導者を務めている。彼の目的はアードナム・ルッカン灯台で恐ろしい儀式を執り行い、さまざまな人種の誘拐被害者を生贄に捧げることだ。シャーロックのとこ行こうか。あ、ここまで出れない。
Another sinking near Scot.
あ、いたいた。チュース。
Holmes, I have the translation. Barnes will keep researching. Holmes? Watson, did you hear me? Barnes gave us a preliminary translation of the book. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, but my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
うん、タト。
Well, shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
Holmes, if we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls. These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
はい、ではね、チャプター7が終了して、今回からチャプター8、覚醒ですね、を進めていきたいと思いますが、今回はね、これで一旦終了したいと思います。はい、ご視聴ありがとうございました。のさようでした。